Insight into the hack with Sean Sullivan. He is a security advisor for F-Secure, and he joins us via Skype from Helsinki. Sean, thank you so much for joining us. Again, Yahoo says that state-sponsored hackers are behind this attack. Exactly which country, exactly who is Yahoo referring to here?
They have not provided any information that would allow anybody to really make a good attribution. But if I had to take a wild guess, or an educated guess, I suppose, it would be a country who would be interested in account holders within their own country. So a country in Asia comes to mind that might want to look at accounts belonging to its citizens.
Yeah. Now, whoever is behind this attack, could they still be inside Yahoo's networks or related networks like Tumblr?
No, I think based on what the guidance that Yahoo has provided and knowing the people that have worked for Yahoo over the last 2 years, and given the revelations that came out with the Snowden documentation, the networks of Yahoo and other Silicon Valley companies have been tightened up quite a bit since 2014.
Yeah, and this happened in 2014. This major hack on Yahoo happened 2 years ago. Why did it take so long for it to come to light? Because we only learned of it this week.
Well, at the beginning of August, there was some sales going on in the dark market region of the internet, some dark markets where Yahoo accounts were being offered for sale. So that was the first of rumors, and then an investigation began. And I think we're learning about it now because they've completed the forensics. It would have been irresponsible to speculate before they'd actually finished a thorough investigation.
Now, the Yahoo breach, it affects hundreds of millions of users. Just a moment ago, Samuel Burke offered some concrete tips on what those users should do to reset their passwords. But how concerned should they be about their accounts, about what was stolen, about their privacy?
Well, it depends on if they're an active user and is it a primary account. I'm one of those affected, and I do use that Yahoo account for important things. I've had it forever. But I've had my two-factor authentication enabled, and my password is unique. So I'm not worried about it cascading to other services. And the passwords that were leaked or breached were encrypted. So they would have to be decrypted by brute force techniques. That would take a lot of effort on the part of those who stole the information. So I would walk, not run, to go change my password. And I don't worry about my account because I've already had the two-factor authentication enabled, so you'd have to have my phone as well besides the password.
Yeah, so phone numbers, usernames, passwords, any other type of information that was taken in this data breach?
Well, the security questions were in plain text, some of them, and so for that, today I had to disable my security questions. But in that regard, I had sort of nonsense questions and nonsense answers that I've stored. So I won't miss those questions. For your primary accounts that you really need to secure, this should be the new normal.
Gotcha. And do you think that Yahoo has this under control now? Is it adequately protecting its users, or should users, and that includes you, consider opening another account elsewhere?
No, I think given that Bob Lord, who used to be with Twitter and now with Yahoo, and Alex Stamos was there before him, he now works for Facebook, these guys have a pretty good idea of sort of bad guys that are targeting them, and I think they're on top of it.
Okay, gotcha. Sean Sullivan at F-Secure, thank you so much for joining us on the program. Take care.